Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to my channel, Love and Light Tarot. Okay. I feel better today. I had a good cry last night. Had a good sleep. Cleaned the house. I still have more cleaning to do, but for now it's fine. Oh yeah. Isn't that nice? It's beautiful. Okay. It smells so good. I just smudged, so this window's open, but let's throw some cards. Let's see what's up. What's up, what's up? What we got going on? I don't know. The energy is different today. What's this one? The Five of Swords and the Emperor in reverse. That's not a good thing to start out with. But, you know, I just saw the Karmic and the Hermit and the Chariot and the Two of Coins. So, the energy right now... Let's switch decks. Let's switch. Someone's nostalgic about or reminiscing about a connection. Someone they left. Let me just quickly, because I'm back to my book reading, just so you know. If you didn't know, now you know. Okay, so let's go to the Emperor and his meaning in the reverse. It means immaturity, ineffectiveness, lack of strength, indecision, inability to make progress, a weak character, feebleness, failure to control petty emotions. All right. Sounds like a gentleman I want to fuck with. I'm just kidding. Anyways, we got the Five of Swords in the upright, which is conquest, defeat, destruction of others, degradation, adversaries may arise, revocation, infamy, dishonor. So there's someone here who is not very nice, who's looking to conquest someone in love, has many options. Oh, they said I can go back to the other deck if I'm going to read from the book. Funny. Not planting seeds, not having love. Yeah, let's go back to the other deck. This one doesn't even want to shuffle properly for me. Let's see one more time. Okay. And then we had the Chariot and the Death card. So let's just see. Let's just see what comes out with this Emperor and Five of Swords. The Ace of Cups and the Six of Cups. And if we're doing thumbs up, right? From the book. Let me check. The Ace of Cups. Says great abundance, fulfillment, perfection, joy, fertility, opulence, fullness, happiness, productiveness, beauty and pleasure, goodness overflowing, favorable outlook. So there's a favorable outlook. With the Six of Cups in the upright is memories, past influences, things that have vanished, childhood past, nostalgia, faded images, longing. I knew this was longing in this deck. However, of course, look behind is the Magician. So it goes the Ace of Cups, the Magician, the Death in reverse, and the Force in reverse. Interesting. And then we have the Six of Cups upright, the Three of Wands, and the Ace of Swords. So if we go 2 by 2. And then the 2 of Swords in reverse and the Force. Let's read this. Let's see. Okay. I'm just going to jump back to the Emperor in reverse. Immaturity. So this is an immature person, someone who doesn't know how to handle their emotions. This is someone who isn't strong, and we have the Strength here in the reverse. Okay. And the 5 of Swords, which is conquest, and then this is love, or it's an offer of love, a beginning in love. What did the Ace of Cups say again? The Ace of Cups said great abundance. Okay, this is great abundance. This is abundance in all forms. So this person wants abundance. They're longing. They're in their memories about something. They want to have a conquest on. So the Emperor is Aries sign. Then we have the Magician, which is Gemini. And the Magician, sorry, I forgot it was number 1. Upright means originality, creativity, free will, imagination, self-reliance, skill, willpower, self-confidence, dexterity, ingenuity, flexibility, craft, skill, masterfulness, self-control, trickery, deception, sleight of hand, unity of thought and emotion, determination to see a task through to completion, ability to influence other people. So I do see here that someone who is immature, who is longing, could be trying to manifest, because this is the manifest card, and this is what it basically says was someone determined to see a task through to completion, right? So that's basically manifesting. Also craft, self-control, masterfulness. This person could be free will, creative. The energy here is that there's something changing. There's something that changed. I don't know what it is, but they want complete abundance. They might have had it once upon a time with the 6 of Cups in the past, or in this here, and this card is also my where's the 6 of Cups? I'm gonna read you the whole meaning of the whole description. The 6 Cups describe different ways to face old age. On the black cup that holds dried up flowers, a widow tells the beads of her rosary. Next to her, a gaily colored lidded cup is for pleasure, hedonism, and sensuality. From it spills forth, or froth, which a fool dressed in red avidly licks up. A wizard tends a jade cup shaped as a bird and full of the symbols of the magic and occult arts. On the belly of the cup is Solomon's seal. On the foot of the Colossus of Rhodes, a Befana sits, knitting a sock. The Befana is a good witch in Italy, and in her cup are the toys and gifts she brings to children. A golden cup, which is the only one that has water in it, contains a lotus with 2 leaves, and under it an ascetic sits in meditation, holding a red flower in one hand. A monk of Mount Athos sits on the rim of a clay cup that was baked in the fire of divine love. In the cup are prayer books, and the laurel wreath around the cup is dried up. So this is addressing like a drink with froth. So, taking in abundance in the form of nurturing your body with food. This also is nurturing your soul with praying beads, this good witch, and this wizard with the jade cup. And then you also have the wreath, and then meditation. So taking care of the mind, body, and soul with this Six of Cups. This is complete abundance, whatever this is. And up here you have someone who might be struggling with their emotions. I also see this if you, let's just read the Magician now completely. Because I told you what the meanings are, but the whole like description of the card. A young man dressed in red stands at a three-legged table. His hat is luxurious and wide-brimmed, symbolizing the triumph of thought and intellect. On the table are symbols of 3 tarot suits, sword, cup, and coins, and in his hand is a wand. The wilted flower that was... Okay. The wilted flower that was at the feet of the fool is now revived, and the stony ground resembles the skin of the crocodile, which the magician has conquered through will. So this is having strong will. This is someone who is going to see this through. They're going to do whatever it takes to get what they want. Hello, Nola. Okay, the Three of Wands. 3 alpine climbers, 1 Tyrolean, 1 Italian, and 1 French courageously climb a rock face. Their attitudes correspond to Kabbalistic symbolism. The Tyrolean is reaching the top. The Italian rests with 1 foot on the rope to ensure the safety of the others. The Frenchman have taken a rest, is catching up with the others. So this magician, or sorry, Three of Wands, means practical knowledge, business acumen, enterprise, negotiations, trade, and commerce. Okay. So I feel like someone is either trading money, or this is something in business. They're manifesting some kind of business. They're putting work into a business. Okay. Death in the reverse. The death card is a skeleton dances on blue ground, holding a skiff whose handle used to be a human spine. The pose of death resembles that of Shiva, Hindu god of destruction. A raven, symbol of decomposition, glides nearby. The landscape is strewn with human hands and feet, but the hands indicate that new energy is coming forth, as emphasized by the green plants below. Interesting. 3 heads are in the foreground. On the right is a woman's head, and in the middle a child's. The artist admits that he too is subject to the great power of death, and his portrait appears with palette in the bottom left corner. Wow. But it's in the reverse. So something's not ending, or let's just read what it means. Stagnation, immobility, slow changes, partial change, inertia, narrow avoidance of a serious accident. And then we have the Ace of Swords. A great sword stands impressively against the sky. It is crowned at its tip with a golden fillet set with the suit symbols of spades, with yellow lightning interspersed. 2 wings are beside the tip of the blade. The palms of secret martyrdom droop from the crown, and red and blue flames shower from the palms. A snake with 2 horns and a forked tongue is wrapped around the blade of the sword. At the hilt is the symbol of yin and yang. Below is a statue of victory encircled with a laurel wreath. Abel kneels on the right, holding a lamb in his arms and gazing upward, and Cain kneels on the left, holding the produce of the earth and gazing downward. See, this is why I needed to read it, because I didn't. Okay. And so in the upright, it means great determination, initiative, strength, force. activity, excessiveness, triumph, power, success, deep emotional feeling, love, companionship, and conquest. There's 2 conquest cards here. Oh wow, she pushed it, and there behind the Force card is the Chariot. Okay, but let's just read the Force in reverse and the 2 of Swords in reverse. So we have there it is. This is a tall, strong woman calmly grasps the jaws of a lion with one hand. Let me just show you upright. She is modeled on a painting by the Renaissance master Piero della Francesca. Her that has the lemniscate, traditional for this figure of the tarot. A golden braid at her neck links her with the Emperor and Justice. The landscape is stony and dry. In the background is Hermes with the head of the sun. Hermes was the Greek god of alchemy, and his image here is from a medal which commemorated a successful alchemical operation. Okay, in the reverse, it means weakness, pettiness, impotence, sickness, tyranny, lack of faith, abuse of power, succumbing to temptation, indifference, physical circumstances overwhelm the will. Okay, and now we have the 2 of Swords in the reverse, and the World is behind it. That's what this card is here. It's the World. And then there's the 7 of Wands and the Lovers. And what's behind the Lovers? The Page of Cups. Okay. Ooh. But this weakness on this side, and then the Chariot, and then there's the Page of Coins in reverse, and the 7 of Swords in reverse, the 5 of Wands in reverse, and there's the Justice in reverse, the 3 of Cups. Okay. It's a whole story, okay? Anyways, let's read you what the 2 of Swords mean. And then I'll put it all together for you. Two strong warriors meet under a cloudy sky, shake hands in token friendship. They could destroy each other, but their solution is to have a formal friendship. The pale warrior on the left represents yin, the feminine nature. A snake is on her helmet, and a dragon is on the hilt of his sword. On the right is a yang, or masculine type. His face is sanguine, and foxes are on his helmet and on the handle of his sword. In the reverse, duplicity, falsehood, misrepresentation, disloyalty, dishonor, treachery, false friends, lies. So I feel like because of the worlds here behind it, the world is a completion. The 7 of Wands is building up boundaries or overcoming attacks, and then the Lovers. So this could be a completion to attacking a soulmate, but this could also be someone who's lying about a soulmate, or lying about a cycle ending with a soulmate. I don't know. Okay, the energy behind the Force was with the Chariot, the Page of Cups in reverse, the 7 of Swords. There's a lot of deceit and feeling defeated. Something was unfair, and there was some kind of third-party situation that caused an ending to a union or marriage. However, when we go based off of the book meanings for this reading, we would have to say here, someone immature in their emotions going on a mission to conquest someone who could be their Ace of Cups, their complete abundance, and having memories of this person, remembering them, longing for them, and then manifesting a new business, a new way of doing things, because they don't want things to end. So they're trying to procrastinate. They're trying to stagnate this person who they love, who they want companionship with. This person is weak because they have moved forward to messy situation where there was deceit and betrayals, and they were conquested on, because the Five of Wands there, like they did not have victory. There was something unfair that happened, especially with this Two of Swords. There was some lies and deceit. It was supposed to be, it could have been a close friend that did it, because this is friendship, but they're also enemies, right? We read that. There's a completion to that cycle, and there's boundaries set now between the soulmate, but there's an offer of love. Wow, behind the offer of love is the Tower and the Queen of Cups, who is an option, who doesn't want to be stuck anymore, putting down the heavy burdens. Not moving forward though. Not trying. 10 of Cups, 9 of Swords. Okay. Let's get some messages. That was just, it's a lot. Honestly, I'm glad I did it on camera. I didn't have to. I could have just did it on Capricorn in the reverse. Oh yeah, and this is Leo energy, and that's Cancer energy. So I don't know if the friend who was betraying someone was a Leo. Also, we have the Death card in the reverse, but the Death card is a Scorpio. We have Divine Masculine. Oh, and that's the fire signs. Aries, Leo, Sag, Secret. I'm protecting you in the reverse. I don't like I'm protecting you in the reverse, because what happens when someone's not protecting you? Like, obviously, oh wow. The Twin Flame card comes out. So Divine Masculine in the reverse, and Twin Flame and Trust comes flying out. So someone needs to trust their journey, or end of a cycle. Yeah, there's an end of a cycle that happened. We saw that with the World. Don't give up on me. This person, yeah, and we saw this stagnation here of this person not wanting to let go because they're longing about this. It's interesting because the Ace of Cups means love in other tarot decks, but the Ace of Swords means love in this one. Whereas the Ace of Cups in this deck means complete abundance. So this person wanted their complete abundance. I saw exciting in the reverse. Exciting. End of a cycle. Divine Masculine. Trust. Don't give up on me. End of a cycle. Okay, so this person, this Divine Masculine, could be who didn't protect you, could want to protect you now because it's coming out, possibly from a secret lover who was an Aries, Leo, Sag, or had Capricorn placement in their chart as well, because that's here too. Could be they have 2 different, 3 different, however many different lovers. But I also see this could have been them thinking that there was a fire sign or the Capricorn who was their twin flame, and that's ending, or the twin flame cycle is ending. Yeah, there's the earth signs, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. They don't give up on me. They didn't want to give up. Like, they wanted to be resilient with this earth sign, but also the earth signs embody being grounded, having everything you need. The fire signs in the reverse can represent anger and passion, but to an extreme, because it's in the reverse. It's like, it's not good. We have healing in the reverse, and I love you in the reverse. So healing and I love you. Someone's not doing their healing. Someone isn't telling you they love you. They're not healing because they haven't told you they love you. Air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Be kind to me. I've been hurting without you. Okay. So this person thinks you've been doing all your healing and that you don't love them anymore, or that you never did love them, and it's hurting them. That could be the Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Short journey. This wasn't something that was very long-lived. It was very short. Your wishes are going to come true. But it was in the reverse, and I flipped it because I feel like I need to take it upright. Talk to me. Okay, so someone wishes for someone to talk to them. However, it's not all the time. It's like here and there, once in a while, they'll think about you and then they'll want you to talk to them, and then they forget, or they move on with the energy and go elsewhere, take their energy elsewhere. You are the one I want to spend my life with. It hurts when they think about you. because they thought that you were someone that would be around. Like they looked at you as marriage material. However, this could also be the karmic card. Like this could be the karmic saying, you are the one I want to spend my life with. However, that was a short journey. There was no healing and no love in that connection. And that person's wishes are going to come true. But it was in the reverse, right? And I flipped it and it's talk to me. So this person, what they wish for is going to happen. But with this talk to me card, I feel like they're not talking right now. So if that's the energy there. And we have 1111, which is the divine, and rainbow. So someone could be, the divine could be reaching out to people, to all of the people involved in this connection. And they might be ignoring it with the rainbow in the reverse. Because there might be a rainbow, but they're like, no, it's fine. This fell out over on the divine masculine side. The voodoo, happy in the reverse, trees, beautiful in the reverse, and abundance. So I feel like someone might be doing, they might not feel like they're beautiful unless they have money. They might smoke weed and are sad, and there might be some voodoo going on either on them or they're doing it. I don't know for sure. But we're gonna leave the abundance card at the top, and that's all I want to see. If I could just kiss your lips right now, I would be the happiest person. Okay, so this person is stuck being sad because they don't have someone to kiss, and they're not communicating with this person. Communication coming. So this person is expecting communication from a past love, but it's not coming because they're both in the reverse. So you know what I just realized? I should go to the dollar store and pick up more cards and make more cards. Because I feel like it's time now. New love. So I feel like this Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, twin flame energy, whoever, is getting new love. Wow, these fell in the garbage. Because I have a garbage here. Feeding you poison, pray in the reverse, and move forward in the reverse. Someone's not praying, and someone's listening to gossip, because the feeding you poison can be feeding you poisonous words or food as well, or drinks, but it doesn't have to be. It can be feeding you poison, like feeding you toxic traits of their own, like toxic habits of their own, or feeding you some kind of knowledge. And this person doesn't pray, and they're not moving forward. Whatever this is gonna get someone, it's to try and keep them stuck. Whatever this is, I don't know, but it's because I can free will at the bottom of the deck in timeout. So I feel like someone is acting like a child, because timeout goes, children go on timeouts. Could be this Aries energy. Remember, it started out with Aries, and then behind it is water signs, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. And you mean so much to me. What's behind the Scorpio card? Nothing. Okay. So this Aries, this Emperor up here, and I did see black magic or whatever in the reading, but I wasn't going to say it just because the Magician is here and the Five of Swords is there, as well as the Death card in reverse and whatever, the Ace of Swords. You know, it is the Strength of in reverse. It is what it is. I mean, it's not secret because the Ace of Swords is here. It's something that is in, as I said, it's not secret. There's secret right here, I'm just realizing. So, and I was looking for a moon card to see if that's why it was, if it was a secret that way. However, the water signs, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, is the, like the Pisces is the moon card. So, and then the Scorpio is the Death, and the Cancer is the Chariot, which is over there. So yeah, there could be someone who is being put on timeout by spirit now because they expressed their free will, but their free will choices had them in the wrong. And at the end of the day, who's the most powerful? 1111, God. And Anything else for this? Anything else? I'm like, if the new baby card pops out, we're done. We're walking away. You are the love of my life in the reverse. This person isn't in love with someone. We have courage to leave a commitment. So we have courage, 10-10 in the reverse. They're not leaving something. They don't want something to end. Commitment, I will commit to you in the reverse. They're not committed. Best wishes in the reverse. They're not committed, but they're not leaving. They're struggling to have an ending is what it is. And especially with the death card in the reverse, that was like stagnation. They don't want things to end. Proposal in the reverse. Energy is fluid in the reverse, and in a minute, just a minute. So this person isn't proposing right now. There hasn't been a proposal yet. However, with that in a minute, just a minute card, and then energy is fluid in the reverse. If you're picking up in other readings on proposals that are happening, don't be surprised if that's for you. Okay? Now this isn't my reading completely, I don't think. This is a whole lot of energy for it to be just one person. This is a collective reading. And if it fits, it fits. If it doesn't, don't make it. Don't force it. I'm just picking up on energy, right? I feel like a lot of people are able to pull things from readings that suit their lives and then leave what doesn't suit your life. Like, you don't have to, the reading doesn't have to necessarily be exactly for you to pull things from it. Like some readings I'll watch and I'll be like, they'll mention randomest things. They'll mention like a bird, a specific bird, or they'll mention like pizza pops or just something silly, like a random ass food or a random color or a random name and a song maybe, I don't know, just even a shape. They're like, if you're like something about a circle, and I'll be like, you know what, I drew a circle on a piece of paper randomly. It's so random and nobody would know it but me, and like, why would it even matter to anybody? It doesn't matter to nobody. But because she said it and because I did it, it means we're linked. Like, it means spirit is there guiding and watching over and just confirming things, confirming that they're there for you and that you're on the right path, right? We have the Hangman in the reverse. I saw that earlier with the 10 of Wands in the reverse. These were the cards actually that were behind the ones that I didn't, like after I read, they were further and I didn't say them out loud. We have the Hangman in the reverse, the 10 of Wands, the Page of Swords, the Knight of Swords in the reverse, and the 10 of Cups. So the Swords energy is intelligence and thinking things through. It's air, right? It's like that thought process. Whereas the Wands up here is more fiery, passionate, physical action. And then we have the Hangman, yes, which is the major arcana in this mix here. And then we have the 10 of Cups, which is emotion. But this is complete. Well, we'll read the cards. Let's read them. What's at the bottom of the deck? The 7 of Swords. Someone who is being deceitful. Maybe this is their outcome. I don't know. The Hangman. The imagery of the hanged man runs with the blood of sacrifice. The scaffold is twined with grapes that ooze red juice. At the foot of the right pillar is a pelican, the bird which... See, a bird, isn't that crazy? But the pelican specifically, according to legend, feeds her children with her own blood, and which was frequently shown in allegorical art at the top of Christ's crucifix. Nearby is a sacrificial lamb, its throat cut. Are you kidding me? Yeah, this is a lot of blood in this. Crazy. On the left, a dragon bites its tail, illustrating the occult law. That which is above is the same as that which is below. The hammer, nails, and pincers or pincers are traditional symbols of Christ's passion. The hangman himself seems complacent as he dangles above whirling waters. The buttons of his shirt and trousers number 22. The number of the major arcana of the tarot coins drop from the crescents formed by his pockets and splash in the water. So he's losing his money out of his pockets. He is unfazed. This guy is hanging there, but he is unfazed, and there's like a sacrifice. This is like a sacrifice card. I never knew that. See why I have to read things? And I did not know that a dragon biting something's tail is a symbol of the occult. I don't wish to even speak about them. I don't know about it, so I don't know. I did read or look at and see, and this is in the reverse. So let's read what the meaning is for when it's in the reverse. It's lack of sacrifice, unwillingness to make the necessary effort, failure to give of oneself, preoccupation with the ego, false prophecy, useless sacrifice. Okay. Now, oh boy. Now if I could go back to the other reading now that I have this confirmation and tell you what else. It's not nice. It's kind of messy and dirty and like, why do they have to mess around with that kind of stuff? Anyways, the 10 of Wands in the reverse is 2 merchants lead mules overburdened with gold and other wares down a road. The bushes and trees at the roadside conceal 10 bandits armed with clubs, strengthened by iron rings. The colors of the foliage indicate that autumn is approaching. In the reverse, intrigues, duplicity, treachery, a traitor, deceiver, subterfuge, some losses will occur. So there's a traitor among you, someone who is practicing magic, clearly doing sacrifices, because the fucking, anyways. This bullshit, gross ass, nasty ass. I don't mean to insult any of those elders or ancestors though, like, if that's what they believe in their hearts was how to worship, like, I respect them and their ways of living. You know, every human is to each their own. Page of Swords, I don't judge. That's up to God, right? Okay, so the Page of Swords. The decadent character of the Commedia dell'arte, Brighella, stands in a setting like that used, in a setting like that used in the play. Brighella was a sly villain who would do anything for money. He wears white robes trimmed in green and lined in yellow, and a peacock feather decorates his floppy hat. Armor glints under his robes. His ears are pointed and decorated with gold rings, and a snake is draped at his neck. He slyly covers one eye with one hand, while his other hand holds a sword with a fox head handle. A black cat slinks in front of him, and the moon is waning among the clouds. So there's clouds here. Someone is that's like clouded judgment. That's also like being in the clouds is like someone not seeing things clearly. Anyways, we have the Knight of Swords now, and it's in the reverse as well. Did I read you what the Page of Swords means in the reverse? An imposter revealed, the unforeseen, illness is possible, powerlessness in the face of stronger forces, lack of preparation. The Knight of Swords, a horse and rider in full armor gallop wildly in a desolate landscape. Peacock feathers are at the knight's helmet. And on the horse's head is a red dragon. So whoever this is, this person that's doing sacrifices, who's going through heavy burdens, people who want to, that's not going to succeed clearly. They're very obsessed with like looking good. It's also a male, because this is twice now peacock feathers came out, and peacock is the male bird, right? Okay, anyways. And on the horse's head is a red dragon. Another oriental symbol, the yin and yang sign, is at the horse's flank. On the front of the horse is a fierce face. The knight's foot is bare, although he wears a dangerously pointed spur on it. The spiked collar of a watchdog clatters on the horse's leg. On the ground is a broken arrow and 3 flowers, one of which grows through a skull. A broken arrow. I've never noticed that before. Do you see the broken arrow down there? It's not focusing. Anyways, in the reverse, it's incapacity, imprudence, dispute or ruin due to a woman, impulsive mistakes, conceited fool, simplicity, disunion. Disunion with self, I feel, but it could be disunion with a woman. There's some kind of, or with a friend, because remember the 2 of Swords was out there in reverse. Anyways, this is disunion with a deceitful person, because the Page of Swords is a deceitful person. Anyways, the 10 of Cups here at the bottom. The 10 of Cups. 9 cups form golden towers in a town, with the 10th cup forming the entrance from the moat. In the center is the dome of the main temple with a fountain at its summit. On the gate cup, at the bottom center, a couple stands, happily joined in the sacred bond of marriage. They are like the couple on the 10 of Cups in the Rider-Waite tarot deck. The town is prospering, and various stages of construction can be seen in several places. In the upright, it means home, happiness, joy, pleasure, peace, contentment, good family life, esteem, virtue, reputation. So I feel like this person is in your home, whoever this deceitful person is, and they have a reputation to uphold. They have a life to uphold. They don't want things to change. They want it to be a happy, loving home. And so that's why they're doing all this deceitful things, maybe sacrifices and whatever. I don't know for sure. I don't know. You know who it is and what's going on here. Let's clarify this whole, like, let's try and see if we can get a person, this deceitful person. Yeah, because we had the 7 of Swords in the reverse, right? Ooh, there's the Ace of Cups. This person wants complete abundance. Okay, let's clarify to see if we can get a person to know who it is. The Star. It could be an Aquarius energy, or this could be deceit, because there is, let's just read the Star real quick. This person could have Aquarius in their chart, or some kind of air. The Star. A young woman kneels on the edge. Okay, it could be a young woman. Kneels on the edge of a pond. Her long blonde hair flows around her naked body to meet the ground perfectly. In her left, ooh, and there's Temperance. Okay, so I feel like this is all because of someone who's a star. They could have blonde hair. They could be someone who's very truthful with this lady being naked. And she could be of the faith, because Temperance is right behind her. Or this could just be who she is perceived as. This could be this deceitful person. I don't know. You know. You can flip the energy how it works for you, right? In her left hand is a Doric proto-geometric vase. indicating Doric rusticness and simplicity. In her right hand is an Attic vase, reflecting elegance and fine intelligence. Above her are 2 stars, one with 8 points and the other with 5 points, and symbols of the 7 planets of the ancients. Near her is a Rosicrucian rose, which is reflected on the water. A raven perches on the rose as a personal sigil of the artist, who was inspired by the star. 2 hills are behind the woman, and an acacia bush on one of the hills is a symbol of grace and love. So this person could be your love that's doing this. That's crazy. Or it could be because of love. I don't know. We're going to clarify. But this meaning is hope, faith, inspiration, bright prospects, mixing of the past and present, promising opportunity, optimism, good omen, spiritual love, ascending star, astrological influence, accumulation of past knowledge for use in the present. Results will soon come from energies expended, fulfillment, satisfaction, the proper balancing of desire and work, hope and effort, love and expression. A favorable card suggesting that desire and energy are essential to happiness. Okay, this could also be this whole work or whatever it is, them trying to maintain their life, is to have this outcome, this spiritual love, this hope and faith. But everything but Spirit is here seeing it all. Yeah, there's temperance and there's the karmic partner. This could be the karmic partner. But that's good that she has spiritual love and that she's finding hope and having faith, right? So there's the temperance card. Let's read this temperance card. It's interesting how this came out as the karmic partner when she sounds so lovely. We have to love her, right? Anyways, the temperance. An angel pours liquid from one vessel to another. The golden urn is solar, embodied by a lion, and the silver vessel is lunar, embodied by a crescent. Together they symbolize the harmonious mix of masculine and feminine. The mysteriously androgynous features of the angel resemble those of John the Baptist in the painting by Leonardo da Vinci. On the forehead is a solar disk. The angel's swan wings denote alchemical ablution. On the left is a wilted flower, and on the right is a scene of Christ's baptism as the dove of the Holy Spirit descends. The baptism scene is taken from a fresco by the artist in the Church of Santa Croce in Verona, Italy. In the upright, it means moderation, temperance, patience, accomplishments through self-control and frugality, accommodation, harmony, the mixing of bringing together into perfect union, management, compatibility, fusion, adjustment, good influence, consolidation, ability to utilize the material and intellectual manifestations available to oneself, possibly a person without excessive tendencies, a well-liked, highly regarded person, confidence and placidity, possibly being too temperate and moderate to achieve a goal presently out of reach. Okay, so this person is really wanting to have a wish come true, and they're trying to fulfill a goal, this person. They're doing it in a sneaky way. And we also have the Judgment here in reverse, the 6 of Wands in reverse, the Devil in reverse, the Knight of Wands in reverse, and the 8 of Cups. Now, if I were to, we're not going to just read them as they are. We also had the 2 of Wands in reverse, the Queen of Wands upright with the 10 of Swords in reverse, the Hermit in reverse, the Ace of Wands, the 4 of Wands in reverse. Okay. So I do see that this could be the person who's going through the ending, like the woman's side and then the masculine side. So there's the 2 people that are in the karmic relationship that's ending, and I feel like because they both don't want it to end, it's not ending, right? But I feel like this woman, whoever she is, she's praying and hoping for an actual spiritual love. And I don't feel like she has it with this masculine. However, there is a happy home here. There is a sense of home and belonging and building something. So they don't want to release this yet, which is fine. Let them have it. In my eyes, I'm not hurting. I'm fine with this. Everybody else, you're fine? I see here, let's just see. The Wheel of Fortune in reverse, though. There's some kind of bad luck. There's something that's coming. Okay, let's read this Judgment in reverse and the Seven of Swords, and then we're out. We're done. No more reading. We'll do other cards. We'll move on from tarot. The Judgment in reverse. Where is it? It's like right here. Judgment. Okay, the Judgment card. A city of tombs is awakened by the trumpet blast of an angel. A woman and two men, one very old, emerge from three of the tombs, while hands groping from other tombs recall the imagery of the death card. The hair of the angel spirals and whirls, while its billowing clothes and the clouds surrounding it are like the swan constellation of the Milky Way galaxy. In the reverse, it means delay, disappointment, failure to face facts, procrastination, theft, alienation of affection, and deep worry. I saw that, I felt that. So after I do this reading and I'm watching it through, I pick up sometimes more of a message when I'm watching it through, rather than when I'm just like, I'm trying to channel as fast as, or I'm trying to speak and deliver a message as fast as I'm receiving it sometimes, and it doesn't work completely. Sometimes I miss things over, and like, it was there, but because I was speaking already when it came through, and then another thing came through, and then another thing came through, sometimes I miss things. So that's why I like watching it over, and then when I catch on to what I've missed saying, but the message is still there, then I add it in the comment section. So you can check there. Okay. So the Seven of Swords, an alchemist who has already found immortality, performs the operation in which the seven colors of the rainbow can be seen. As symbolized by the rainbow and the raven, the man is so old that he has lost all of his hair, and his features appear as those of an ancient child. The raven flies away with his gold ring, and the harpies at the hilts of the sword turn the seven colors into poisonous vapors. Yeah, see, there's that potion. There's that making up. I knew that's what this was when I was reading it in other readings. Anyways, it's in the upright, so let's read it. It says, new plans, wishes, fortitude, perseverance, attempt, endeavor, hope, confidence, fantasy, design. So this is a fantasy, whatever this work was that's done, because you can't undo God's plan. There is a happily ever after that's coming in. There is someone who's looked at as beautiful and wish fulfillment for someone. However, that is a karmic partner. And Spirit sees this person and they have faith. This person might be spiritual. However, I do see it might be with the dark arts. And with this card here, with the sacrificing and whatever. But this person is doing this because they have heavy burdens, because someone was deceitful. Someone was lying to them, wasn't giving to them properly. There's a broken arrow there. You know, you think of Cupid's arrow. It was like Cupid he never misses, right? But he went and struck it into someone, and the person pulled that arrow out of the person and broke it all up and was like, you can't be in love. You belong in my home. And it doesn't work that way. You can break the arrow, but the love is still gonna be there because Cupid didn't miss. Anyways, that's enough tarot. I'm really guided to grab my animal deck. My spirit animal deck. Ooh, the rabbit and the earthworm. You know what I watched on Godzilla? So I started watching Godzilla. I need to watch Scooby-Doo 2 and Godzilla with my son. But anyways, the earthworm, he like put these prongs in the ground and electrocuted, and all these worms rose up, and they found out that the radioactive, or the radio, what is it? The I don't know, the waves of whatever changed the worms, and now they are 17% larger. And that was way back when. Anyways, let's get an animal spirit card for this reading. We're gonna do 3. We're gonna do 3, okay? We have snake and rabbit. Bat, snake. We're gonna do 3 cards for this reading, spirit. Okay. We're just gonna flip them over and see what's there. Shark, beautiful. What else do we have? Panther, all right. And the bat. Okay. Ooh, behind the bat is the snake. Behind the panther is the earthworm. Interesting. The oyster at the top of that deck. The fire ant at the top of that one was the wolf at the top of the shark. So if any of those mean something to you, the snake, the earthworm, or the wolf, or what was it again? The fire ant or the oyster. I feel like you'll know which one's for you. I'm gonna read them all though. Oh, I opened to shark first. So let's read the shark first. Directness, and it's on 110 and 111, this shark. Ooh, behind the shark is the hawk. And wasn't it, wow, the shark, the hawk, the turtle, and the wolf. That's all in this one pile. Anyways, the shark on 110 and 111. Directness, exposure, I believe this is a water sign. Yeah, this is a water sign. Exposure, revealing true nature and desire. The shark is only dangerous when we don't acknowledge it. This shark indicates that something big needs to be exposed. It's lurking in the depths and creating tension. Shark energy takes over us when we are hesitant to be honest, to be totally ourselves, or to say what we really want. It may be tempting to continue pretending nothing is wrong, but when shark energy is at play, we feel its presence encircling us. When in balance, intriguing, captivating, mysterious. When out of balance, sneaky, destructive, to bring into balance, honesty. Okay, we have the panther. And I think the panther would be earth, but maybe, what is it? Actually, it's fire. There it is. Lizard and then panther. And what was at the top of that one? The oyster. There's the oyster, the deer, the earthworm, the phoenix, the raccoon, the buffalo in reverse. Okay. So the panther energy. Annihilation of the unnecessary, purging. And it's on page 128 and 129. The panther won't stand to see our growth or energy stagnant. Instead, it pounces into our lives and causes all kinds of havoc, with the ultimate intention of bringing us toward more fulfilling lives. It's unexpected, uncomfortable, and sometimes feels devastating. But after all, the dust clears. It's easy to see the panther's wisdom at work. We've all been through these experiences, and they've made us better people. Trust that the panther's journey always leads to a brighter place. When in balance, brave and productive. When out of balance, self-destructive. To bring into balance, get rid of the unnecessary. That's right, the purging. Okay. The bat. And that is air. It's a flying creature. It better be air. Yeah, it is. It's air. Okay. It's 154 and 155. Darkness, letting go. And remember, that was the snake, which snakes are transformative. Firefly in reverse, black egg in reverse, rabbit, tiger, dragon, unicorn. I'm a dragon. I'm a dragon. Anyways, fire ant, lamb, the frog, spider. Okay. And the sea serpent. The sea serpent is a universal one. Anyways. Darkness, letting go, death leading to rebirth. And it's on page 154 and 155. I don't know if I told you that. Before emerging, the bat waits for the sun to set and the moon to rise. In the darkness, it can see all that was invisible in the daylight hours. The bat is a master of the subtle senses, of the underlying forces that cause some things to prosper and others to fade. The bat card shows up to signify the ending of a chapter, the closing of a door. The bat comes swiftly encouraging us to move on. In just a few hours, a new day dawns. No more lingering in the past. When in balance, accepts, adapts, adjusts. When out of balance, refuses to let go, reminisces. To bring into balance, watch the sunrise. Oh, I really want to watch the sunrise. It just went to 1 hour and 1 minute when I said that when that happened. So that was interesting to watch the clock change like that. I think this reading's long enough. I think we can get out of here now. Yeah, I'll come back. I'll do another reading after. Okay, talk to you later. Oh yeah, check the description box below for songs and quotes if you'd like. I'm gonna just actually do this on camera. Just open up my Bible for this reading. We have, but he did that which was evil in the sight of the Lord, as did Manasseh his father. For Ammon sacrificed unto all the carved images which Manasseh his father had made and served them, and humbled not himself before the Lord. Why is it talking about sacrifices and even to the artificers and builders gave they it, to buy hewn stone and timber for couplings, and to floor the houses which the kings of Judah had destroyed. Now in the 18th year of his reign, when he had purged the land, in the house he sent Shaphan the son of Azaliah and Messiah, the governor of the city, and Joah the son of Joahaz, the recorder, to repair the house of the Lord his God, and prayed unto him, and he was entreated of him, and heard his supplication, and brought him again to Jerusalem into his kingdom. The Manasseh knew that the Lord he was God. Okay, one more. And stand in the holy place according to the divisions of the families of the fathers of your brethren, the people, and after the division of the families of the Levites. So kill the Passover, and sanctify yourselves, and prepare your brethren, that they may do according to the word of the Lord by the hand of Moses. Ooh, okay, I'm gonna write this one over here though in the description box. So I haven't said it yet. So you might want to check it out. Okay.